This is a picture of what is in our ELA curriculum for grade 4 in our scope and sequence. And at the top, you will see the text that is our anchor text. And by anchor text, we mean that is the book, the novel, that the teacher is using throughout the unit and getting the students through the concepts and the standards that are required. As you see, this Stone Fox is our anchor text for 4th grade. That is not a new text. I taught Stone Fox in 4th grade. It's a great novel. And what we did is we looked at the new standards. We actually looked at the text and novels that we have been using for a long time. We knew that those texts fit within our community, within our schools, our parents and teachers, and those were the texts that we went to. Those are the texts that we continue to use. The only time that there may have been a change is when we looked at what the text complexity level is, which was a part of the Common Core standard, that we may have had to move a text down a grade, and in some instances, some of the books we used, we needed to move up a grade. But that was all done through district, through supervisors, and through many of our master teachers, as well as our curriculum specialist. Here is a snapshot of our secondary, and as you can see with this is English 1, and this is more or less how their scope and sequence would look for grades 6 through 12. These particular texts used in English 1 are the same text that we have used in the past. We're going to have maybe a couple of new texts as we continue to develop it, but for the most part, you see Romeo and Juliet, you see the Odyssey, Fahrenheit 451. These are texts that our students, our teachers, our parents, and our community are familiar with. They have been used in the past. It is important, and we wanted to share this with you tonight because we do know that selection of books has been something that has been brought to our attention. It's not anything new. Anytime there has been a change in curriculum, this has always been something that has been brought to our attention. So we felt like it was important to share with you that we do have a best practice in place. We have shared it with our principals. We have asked them to go back to their schools and reshare it with their teachers to make sure that everybody understands that if you want to use a text outside of our curriculum, that there is a process to go through. And that process looks like this. The principal appoints 3 to 5 teachers, a parent, an administrator, our designee, to the book or novel review committee. And this would begin if a teacher comes into the principal's office and says, I have really found a great book that I think would fit the standard that I need to do for the 2nd grading period, and I would like to use it. This is the process that would happen at the school. The teacher requesting the book or novel must identify the guaranteed curriculum unit and the rationale for the addition of the proposed books or novel. A teacher can only recommend books or novels that they have personally read, and that does not include just the Cliff Notes. We all know you can read a summary, but when you read each and every chapter, there could be something in there that you would have not have chosen to have as a book read in your classroom. The school must provide a copy of the book or novel to each committee member, and then it is expected that each of those members would read the book and then come back and making a recommendation